A lot of Star Wars news dropped yesterday. A lot has come out. And I got to tell you, Star Wars is saved. Definitely saved. Rey's coming back. The Mandalorian is no longer the star of his own show. According to the producer of The Mandalorian, The Mandalorian doesn't just mean Din Djarin anymore. No. Because Season 3 explores more of the Mandalorians as a people instead of just a person. That's funny. I thought the show was called The Mandalorian, not The Mandalorians. This show's done. It's not even about him anymore. They're writing him out of his own show. Anybody that's been watching it knows who the star of the series is now. That's Bo-Katan. All the outlets talking about it like it's a great thing, and you've got a producer of the show talking about it right now. But Star Wars has saved the Civil War. Jon Favreau surely prevailed. No, he didn't. There was never a Civil War. Kathleen Kennedy firmly in charge, as she has always been. And I can't show you a better example than this right here. The producer saying that he's no longer the star of his own show. How much more do people need to see to stop having false hope in this franchise? Star Wars is dead. If you ever needed more evidence, please go watch the Star Wars Celebration stuff. You're going to find a lot of fun things to go over, like The Acolyte. A show that's about a Star Wars show that's Frozen meets Kill Bill. Two things that nobody ever asked for in the Star Wars universe. This show is going to be dog shit. Out of all the shows, it's still coming. But if you want to see just how bad it's going to get, look no further than Dave Filoni's own movie, which is basically going to be an Avengers Infinity War Endgame movie type movie. And let me explain that. All these spin-offs. By the way, people saying Ahsoka is what fans wanted. No, I wanted Heir to the Empire based off the books, not this mutated monstrosity that they're trotting out in the name of Ahsoka. And I like Ahsoka. She's an okay character. But I didn't want Ahsoka's Disney watered-down garbage version of Heir to the Empire. I like the old books, not this. People were excited about this, saying this is a win. How is it a win to take a loved property and bastardize it? Oh, you're getting some piece of shit version of Heir of the Empire. Okay. No, that's not what I want. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't want this. They'd rather have the books made into a movie, not this shit. But what's going to happen is they're going to have this movie, and it's going to have Ahsoka, it's going to have The Mandalorian, Bo-Katan. Well, excuse me, he's not even The Mandalorian anymore. That's Bo-Katan. So just Din Djarin, Bo-Katan. They'll probably bring in Luke, Baby Yoda, all of these characters from all of these spinoffs, Boba Fett. They'll all team up Avengers style to fight the final threat in this movie. That's what this movie is going to be. And it says it in the title. But don't worry, though. I'm sure the star of The Mandalorian will be the one that truly steps up. Oh, Bo-Katan. How does anybody think that Star Wars is saved? He's not even the star of his own show anymore. That is sad. Sad. So this article came out yesterday, late yesterday. And this one came out April 5th. Is Din Djarin still the main character? Well, no, he's not. We got a confirmation 2 days later. They asked the question and they got the answers. Executive producer Rick Famuyiwa has addressed those questions in an interview with IGN, and yes, the fans are right to question it. Mandalorian is no longer to just be considered Jin. I think that's been interesting as we've been on the journey of the show. And now that we're at this point, is that what does that title mean? I think now with Bo possessing the Darksaber, I know that there was a lot of expectations that might have shifted both in terms of what it meant for Din, but also for Bo, and what does it mean? He continued, who is the Mandalorian at this point? And so I think it could be anyone. And I think that's what we're trying to define in many ways, is what does that mean to be the Mandalorian? I can tell you what it does mean. It's called a bait and switch. So they propped up this guy for 2 seasons. They're out of ideas now. So now they're going to switch it to Bo-Katan, and she's going to co-op his show. I got nothing against Katie Sackhoff. I think she's okay as an actress. Can you blame her for being a part of the show and taking a paycheck? But the writers, producers, the people over there, like, they see this as a joke. Like, who does this? The show has been set up for that character, and now you're going to bait and switch it. Like, this is another example of giving fans what they don't want. Don't worry, though. Reylo fans are going to be happy, and they'll probably get what they want, as Disney wants this audience. This like degenerate shippers. Shippers are disgusting people. They have done some nasty things. These people have tried to get Adam Driver and Rey here, Daisy Ridley, to leave their partners in real life so that they can get these actors together and make them like lovers in real life. So they've tried to break up. There's some crazy shit that's happened with Adam Driver, especially them trying to like break him and his, I don't know if they're engaged or married. They try to break them up so that he'll go be with Daisy Ridley. Like, they nasty about his wife and say, he deserves better and all this weird shit. This is the audience that Disney wants. And you wonder why Adam Driver's like, there's no way I'll come back. He won't go back to Star Wars. I guarantee, like, no, maybe, I don't want to say guarantee it, because if the check is big enough, I think you can sway anybody. But he wants, as far as I've seen in interviews and stuff, he's ready to move the hell on. But these relentless Reylos, they're going to try to, wait till this movie comes out. They're going to get nasty again. Probably send nasty shit to Adam Driver's home to try to convince him to come back. It's weird people. This is who Disney wants as a fan. These are the fans that they want right here. Not you, person who buys merchandise and goes and sees these things and would take your family to see the galactic thing in Disney. No, they want these people who are terminally online and ship together cartoon and fantasy characters, sometimes into different identity relationships and stuff, and they draw weird art and harass people if they don't approve their shipping. It's a strange community. But this is the type of audience that they want. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.